Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast back here at Kelso High School. It's the girls' senior night here at Kelso. The Highlanders / Lassies taking on the Heritage Timberwolves in Greater St. Helens League 3A action. Nick Sisson here on behalf of N2 Media, and we still have a little ways to go until tip-off here, where the JV game was very tight and a lot of timeouts, a lot of fouls, a lot of infractions. So a long basketball game on the scoreboard clock here for warm-ups. We've still got about 13 and a half minutes or so until we're going to even get to national anthem and pregame introductions. So hang tight for a little while. We're probably roughly about 17, 18 minutes real-time away from basketball starting here tonight at Kelso High School. When it does start, we're going to have the 11-8 Kelso Lassies taking on the 5-11 Heritage Timberwolves. The Lassies are deadlocked in second place in league competition, awaiting the district tournament. They cannot improve their seeding with a win here tonight. They cannot drop in the standings as well with a loss. Meanwhile, the T-Wolves are 3-4, currently tied for third place in the league standings. So they could definitely help themselves out with a win here tonight on the road. This is the second meeting between the two teams. Kelso winning on the road in the first game down at Heritage. It was 51-47, a close ball game. And with it being senior night here tonight and Heritage coming in right in the thick of things near the bottom of the standings, you can expect a pretty tight ball game here, methinks. So again, we're probably roughly 15 plus minutes away from basketball still here this evening, and we're excited to be a part of it. The regular season finale, but a good season so far for head coach Andrew Johnson and his Lassies. They honored two seniors here tonight pregame, Peyton Champagne and Eleanor Treadway. So a bright future still on the horizon for the Lassies. Going to be returning a lot of players next season and hopefully improving from the junior varsity / C squad ranks as well the years going forward. Got a lot of action going on currently around the state for playoffs and seedings in district tournaments and et cetera, et cetera. Mark Morris, the boys, you might have heard of them, are on the road taking on the WF West Bearcats currently. And last score checked from our good sponsor, Jordan Nalen at Blast Zone Media, said it was 16-15 WF West with the lead in that game. And then elsewhere around our parts in boys basketball action, there's pigtail basketball being played tonight. And the boys side, besides that WF West Mark Morris game, you've got Ridgefield hosting Aberdeen, and that game is currently going on right now. But we've got some coverage planned for district basketball coming up over the next 8 days. We're not going to have a game every day, but tomorrow night we're going to be over at Mark Morris High School, girls basketball. First round of the District 4 2A girls tournament. And the Monarchs are going to face the Washougal Panthers. Recently lost to the Washougal Panthers on the road, 42-40. So an opportunity for the Monarchs to get their heads on right and possibly redeem themselves and win 2 out of 3 against the Panthers to advance deeper into the girls 2A district tournament, which will culminate here at Kelso High School on February 21st, which is a week from Saturday. Fans, we do have the live stream comment section. Feel free to type in where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Also be sure to share the live stream link with friends and family. Score update that I have from Ridgefield: the boys are leading Aberdeen 81-45. So that score is going to hold, and Aberdeen's season is going to come to an end. That means that Ridgefield will just have to wait a little longer to find out where they're going to go and play in the double elimination round of the district tournament that starts officially tonight with these pigtail games, and then Saturday first round boys action. Home sites based on the higher seeds. RA Long will be hosting either Ridgefield or Mark Morris on Saturday. We got roughly 8.5 minutes until the end of pregame warm-ups. And then we'll have national anthem and starters, and we'll be ready to tip off here tonight for Heritage and Kelso. Haley, I see your comment there in the Facebook chat. I don't like to say it, but let's go Kelso. Why don't you like to say that? That's not a bad thing to say. What did Kelso do? I know. They're not Mark Morris. Two completely different sides of the coin. The boys for Kelso are in action tonight on the road against Heritage. So the crowd size probably cut in half here tonight, even though it is senior night. Might have some stragglers wandering into the gymnasium late. Can't find a score update yet. I'm going to get one for that Mark Morris and WF West game, but we're roughly 5.5 minutes away from pregame introductions and national anthem. Again, Heritage 5-11 overall, 3-4 in league play. Taking on the Kelso Lassies, 11-8 overall on the season, 5-2 in league play, locked into second place, regardless of if they win or lose, which means that I believe they'd take on whoever the number 3 seed is. So this game could go a long way in determining that. I believe the T-Wolves are still in play for earning third place. They'll need a win here tonight, most likely. I'm going to go ahead and say definitely. right, we're getting down to it here, folks. We got about 3 minutes until the conclusion of pregame warm-ups. I see you got Jesse Spellmeyer out here officiating tonight. I once grounded out into a fielder's choice off Jesse Spellmeyer. Did not get struck out. I will say that. And, you know, he was a year older. Everyone said, coming up, Jesse Spellmeyer, he's not going to lob it in there to you. I got around on it, Jesse. Ground out the shortstop. Routine double play. Fans, real quick before we get started here tonight, just want to identify our sponsors who are help contribute and make this possible for us for the remainder of the season. Our sponsors listed here on the screen will all have a read with their graphic posted. Be sure to follow them on social media and find them for all of the services related here to their spectacular fields. But we can't do it without our sponsors and without our great fans like you all at home. And we are just about set now. Score update at the half. WF West leading Mark Morris in boys basketball 30-21. Mark Morris led halfway through the second, but was outscored 14-1 by the Bearcats over the final 4 minutes of the second quarter. And we are set for the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kelso High School for tonight's WIAA Greater St. Helens League matchup between the visiting Heritage Timberwolves and your Kelso Highlanders. Fans, at this time, we ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Tonight, we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Kelso High Basketball Band, led by Natalie Shard, student directed by Alexa Hewitt,
national anthem performed by the Kelso High School Pep Band.
And now let's meet the starters first for the visiting Heritage Timberwolves. The sophomore guard, number 4, Cameron Ivan. And the senior guard, number 5, Jayla Ellis. And the senior forward, number 12, Lily Hoffman. And the junior guard, number 15, Gracie Peterson. And the senior forward, number 21, Emma Tompkins. Heritage head coach, Bradley Wolf. All right, K-Town, everybody get on your feet. It's time to start bleeding blue and gold for your Kelso Highlanders. Our senior guard of 5'10", here's number 1, Peyton Champagne. The sophomore sensation at guard 5'5", number 3, Kinsey Palmer. Our senior wing at 5'7", number 5, Ellie Truckway. And sophomore wing, the Highlanders 1-2 punch. It's Bailey Amrine. And the junior wing, the lady in the middle at 5'9", number 14, Hayden Johnson. And goes your Highlanders, Andrew Johnson. Assisted by Cecil.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, introductions have been made. National anthem has been played. We are just about set for the first 8 minutes of action in this Greater St. Helens League 3A girls basketball matchup between the Heritage Timberwolves and the Kelso Lassies. Starting lineup for the Lassies, it's Peyton Champagne, Kinsey Palmer, Ellie Treadway, Maylee Amrine, and Hayden Johnson. Tip, controlled, pass up ahead, bucket, good. That's Ellie Treadway with the first basket of the game. Ball loose, heading out of bounds, and it does. Two nothing, Lassies. Into the front court. Zone defense being played by the T-Wolves. Backdoor cut, denied, and slapped away. Heritage with possession. Drive, getting around one and shooting in close is Ellis, missing. Offensive rebound, put back, airball, rebound, Lassies. In the front court now with it, Treadway picks it up, goes inside, double team, passing out of it. Shot off the window is good. 4-0, Kelso with the lead, 6:42 to go here in the first quarter. Cut, shot forced up there by Peterson. Lassies do a good job of going straight up on the defense and not fouling. Lassies looking to move it around the perimeter. Now an entry goes to the baseline. A nice feed inside. Johnson has it altered, misses the shot. Good ball movement there, though, by the Lassies. Back to the basket, kick out at the top of the circle. Peterson now off the dribble, gets around Treadway. Left hand, a little long. Rebound to Johnson. Kinsey Palmer checks the bench, getting the play call here, and brings it across the timeline for the Lassies. Far side skip, Champagne for three, and it rattles out. Looked good. Aggressive take right up the lane. Ball's out of bounds. Both officials near sideline and baseline say Heritage basketball. Peterson receives the inbound, puts it on the deck, hands off. Entry pass denied, but out to Peterson. Peterson fouled on the way up, will head to the line for 2. Nice take there by Gracie Peterson, wearing number 15. And the first free throw is good from Gracie Peterson. And the second bounces off, rebound Johnson. Long outlet up ahead, good ball movement. Palmer picks it up. Now Palmer gets it back, nearly travels, kicks it, far wing Champagne. Tries to pass it over to the head of the defender to Johnson. Now the ball's ripped out of the hands of the Heritage player down, and now we're going to get a traveling on Amrine. It looked like she kind of lost it on the way up, but still landed with it in her hands. Referees are going to call that every time. 5:13 to go, opening quarter. Kelso leading it 4-1. Far wing 3, off the window, front of the rim, no good. Johnson with another board. She's got about 4 rebounds already here in the first 3 minutes of the game. Champagne bounce pass to the corner, just in front of the three-point line. Amrine misses, offensive rebound Johnson, another board for Johnson. Step around floater short from Palmer. Palmer battling with her teammate Treadway. They get the rebound, and now a jump is called. Champagne tied up down there with Lillian Kaufman, and possession will favor the T-Wolves with 4:37 to go first quarter. And there's an entry pass that's denied, and a steal. Pass up to the top, kick. Is she behind the line? Champagne misses it. Johnson, another rebound, blocked from behind, a lot of contact. Kick out, Champagne for 3, no, rolls off. Rebound, Treadway. Treadway turns and fires from close and hits. Eleanor Treadway, the senior. She's got 4, and the Lassies lead it 6-1 now. Ball on the floor. Another turnover forced by the Lassies. Long outlet up ahead. Gets home originally. Fumbled around. Battled for. Champagne is fouled on the way out of bounds. Far sideline. Jesse Spellmeyer with the call. And he holds up 1-2. It's Lillian Kaufman picking up the foul with 3:44 to go in the first. Game just starting here. Senior night. Entry to Amrine. Amrine to Champagne. A 3 up and on the way and down, as PA announcer John Webb likes to say. Pop the cork for Champagne. 9-1. Lassies with the lead. Entry pass denied. Tough shot forced up. Rebound to Palmer. Ellis with an aggressive drive there. Wasn't able to pay it off. Zone defense and the 2-3 set are the T-Wolves, and that one's going to be off of Ellis's foot, out of bounds. We're going to get a sub here for the Lassies. It's Kailana Hagdahl-Daniel checking into the game. Sitting down is Johnson, who was an absolute menace on the boards, at least 6. Entry off the hands of Heritage, they say, trying to get it into Amrine. 3:10 left first quarter. Entry again goes to Amrine. This time she catches it. Difficult shot. Good job by Ellis going straight up and not fouling there. And she'll bring it up and now passes it off to Peterson, who rotates it far side. Now back to the basket and a foul out of a pass. It was Emma Tompkins over there for Heritage, who was trying to kick that to the near wing and set up a shooter. And it's going to be a baseline inbound here for the T-Wolves, trailing at 9-1. Tompkins left alone, corner three long, airballed. The inbounder right there picks up the offensive rebound, but airballs it close. Now the Lassies push it up ahead. Entry looking to go in down low. Palmer over to Champagne. Now Champagne cuts back door. Kailana Hagdahl finds her. Left-hand shot thrown up, and now the ball is slapped out of bounds. They're going to say the T-Wolves touched that one last. Good ball movement, good action. Back door there. 2:35 mark, and we're going to get two subs coming in here. Promise Crawford is entering the ball game. And then also number 45, I don't have that on the active roster. Champagne from the same spot. She just hit the three from, misses that one back iron, but another offensive rebound. Palmer tracks that one down. Champagne on the run, very tough shot, and another offensive board. Palmer steps through, throws it up. A lot of contact, no call. Put back attempt, contact, and a call. Amrine will head to the line for two. So that foul goes to Promise Crawford. 9-1 Lassies as Maylee Amrine settles in at the charity stripe and connects on the first. Amrine hits a pair. And we got a whistle and an offensive foul called. It's going to be on number 40. On number 44, Crawford, her second. 11-1. Lassies with the lead. Entry pass. Hagdahl Daniel turnaround jumper just a little bit long. And a good rebound there under the basket for the T-Wolves. And we're going to get a bump on the floor. Foul is going to be on Kelso's Kinsey Palmer. And checking into the game is Bree Weissman. 1:51 left here in the first. Peterson catches the inbound. Ball is deflected, and now an outlet is up ahead. It's Treadway. Treadway gathers calmly and lays it in. Palmer found her, and we're going to get a timeout, T-Wolves. 13-1. Kelso with the lead. It's going to be a full charge timeout. Fans, Nicole Gration's a dedicated realtor with Windermere Northwest Living, proudly serving Cowlitz County. Born and raised in Longview, she brings true hometown insight, strong background in public relations and marketing, and a genuine passion for helping clients navigate one of life's most important investments. Known for her strong work ethic, loyalty, and client-first approach, Nicole Gratian is committed to making every buying or selling experience smooth, informed, and genuinely personal. Thank you so much to Nicole Gratian, proud sponsor of N2 Media and local high school athletes. 1:41 to go here in the first quarter. Kelso leading it 13-1. Top of the key, a three is down for Gracie Peterson. She's got all four of the T-Wolves points. And now a denial and a steal and getting out on the run, laying it up and in. And it's a quick 5-0 burst out of the timeout. Exactly what you want to see if you're the T-Wolves. That was Ellis with the bucket, steal as well. Champagne for three, splash. Peyton Champagne, her second triple, gets some of it back for the Lassies. And a bucket is good. Heritage comes away with the loose ball, but it's stolen back. Treadway gathers, goes up and in. 8 for Eleanor Treadway. Ellis fires a pass far side, deflected. Treadway comes away with it. Shot clock is off, 18-8. Ball rotating around the perimeter, skip back to the far side, and we're going to get an offensive foul trying to set a screen over there. It's going to be on Weisman. That ball's behind the intended target and out of bounds. Ivan was the person they were trying to go to over there. 1.1 left on the clock. Catch and shoot situation, and from half court, good if it goes, and it almost does for Treadway. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Kelso leads it 18-8 after one. Eleanor Treadway with 8 points to lead the way for the Lassies. Fans, Wilcox and Flagel's a long-standing family-rooted fuel and lubricants distributor celebrating 100 years of history and service in the region. They're the Northwest's leading provider in high-quality fuels, lubricants, card lock services, marine fueling, and reliability services. With decades of industry expertise and a commitment to integrity, Wilcox and Flagel continues to power businesses with reliable service and community-driven values. Thank you so much to Wilcox and Flagel, proud sponsors of N2 Media and local high school athletics. Back here at Kelso High School, it's going to be the start of the second quarter with the Lassies leading Heritage 18-8. Ellie Treadway with 8 herself for the Lassies. Peyton Champagne with 6 on 2 made three-point baskets. And it's going to be Kelso basketball to begin the second quarter of action. Far side, a 3 set up for Palmer, and down for Palmer. Kinsey Palmer on the score sheet. Lassies lead it by 13. Their largest lead of the game has been 13, and now we've got a ball stolen. 3-on-2 break. Johnson kicks it, and now Amrine gets it, gets around easily. Nice passing. The ball movement has been great tonight for Kelso. Amrine with 4 now in the game. And that is going to be a foul on Amrine. It's going to be her second personal. So Hagdahl Daniel is going to check back in quickly here. So Kailana picks up Amrine here, and she'll head to the bench with 2 fouls at the 7:10 mark, second quarter. Inbound stolen away, but the pass up the court deflected and stolen back, and now a traveling violation, but it looks like we've got a hurt player here. It's Emma Tompkins, and it appears that she's going to be all right. Gracie Peterson checking back into the game. Tompkins will have a seat. Drive and a kick, dribbling all the way around to the near side, passing inside now. Kailana Hagdahl Daniel, good shot with the left, no good. Offensive rebound though, Johnson. She's had a lot of those so far here in the first half. Her putback attempt is no good, but she is going to head to the line for 2. Lassies with their largest lead of the game right now. sitting at 15 points. The boys had a great job, or did a great job last night. I say last night like it happened last night. I meant Tuesday, as Johnson's first is no good. A lot of stuff going on lately. Mark Morris and WF West doing battle as Johnson hits the second. She's got 3 now after splitting a pair. 6:48 left, second quarter. Lassies by 16. Appears to be a little confusion on the offensive set. Peterson with it is knocked to the floor. It's going to be a foul on the Lassies. Let's see who Jesse Spellmeyer had that one on. He's got it on Hayden Johnson. It's going to be the second team foul of the quarter. 6:31 left as Weisman is going to check in for Johnson. So Johnson and Amorine on the bench, each with 2 personals at the 6:31 mark, second quarter. See how head coach Andrew Johnson wants to dance around that with a 16-point lead right now. Palmer on the ball, pokes it loose. Picked up. Heritage maintains possession, a low pass and a drive, a tough shot by Ellis, up and over, backside rebound, pulled in by Treadway. Outlet, now Palmer with it. Palmer picks it up, hands it off, near side back to Palmer at the top. 3-2 zone now being played by the T-Wolves. And underneath the basket, jumping up and down, begging someone to see her, is Treadway. Now Weisman trapped, kicks it out. Champagne for 3 and down. The third 3-point basket for Peyton Champagne, the senior. Wants to go out on a high note here tonight. 5:45 to go, and the Lassies lead grows to 19. Corner 3 up and down, an answer. That's a big bucket there for Kaufman. It looks like they've got it ruled as a long 2 as we've got a foul up top. It's going to be on Ellis. And sub coming in is going to be Scarlett Pruitt. Pruitt's going to check in for Kaylin Ivan. And there is a deflection up top. Retrieved, though, by the Lassies. Far side, Champagne throws it in. Back to the basket. Spin move. No good from Weisman. And a jump is called. Treadway. Well, looks like we're going to get a possession for Heritage. Yep. And a sub. Tompkins back in there for the T-Wolves. 5:09 to go. 27-10. That last bucket ruled a 2. For the T-Wolves. And that pass behind the intended target, and now the ball is poked loose. They're going to say Kelso ball. 4:56 to go, second quarter. Long skip, Champagne ran off the 3-point line, feeds it down low. Weisman, turnaround spin, good move, shot not on target. And now the ball is up in the air but retrieved, and now it's lost out of bounds. Pruitt couldn't hold on to it. Contact up top. Foul on the floor. It's going to go on Watkins. And there's a steal by Tompkins, and Tompkins has it deflected right back at her. Palmer got her hands on it and then went right back to Tompkins, who was standing on the sideline. So the Lassies get a break and get it back. 17-point lead here. 2-3 zone now. Palmer doubled, looking to split it, and now has the ball ripped away. And we got a whistle. Foul's going to be on Palmer for Kelso. 3:59 to go. And we're going to get a sub. Checking in is going to be Libby LeBaron. For the Highlanders is going to get Palmer, who exits with 2 fouls. So again, foul trouble, a talking point right now for the Lassies. Heritage with it in the front court. Open 3 on the way for Tompkins. Off the window, off the front rim. Rebounded, though, by Watkins. Peterson gets it to the top. Tompkins lines it up, same spot, same result. Weisman with the rebound. Nice backdoor cut. Treadway missed it, goes up. A lot of contact, foul called. So Ellie Treadway looking to get into double figures here. She's got 8. Treadway good on the first. Treadway now with 9 in the game. And make it 10. Treadway perfect on that trip. Lassie's lead grows to 19. Ball on the floor, picked up. LeBaron outlets it up ahead. Treadway kicks. Champagne 3 in the corner, long. And the rebound saved by LeBaron. Peterson now with it, passes it up. Heritage into the front court, contact, but they're going to say a carry violation was called against Pruitt. .255 left, second quarter, 29-10 Lassies. Nice high post entry. Weisman misses the shot from close. Rebound Pruitt. Pruitt has Treadway tied up. Possession's going to favor the Lassies here. And we're going to get a timeout, Kelso. It's going to be a 30-second charge timeout. Fans Game Winner Athletics Facility is a sports training facility in Longview. It specializes in basketball and softball pitching development. They offer weekly skill groups as well as private lessons for both sports. They also have an independent travel ball program in the community. Best form of contact is text message 330-565-5032 or email gwathleticsfacility@gmail.com. Again, 330-565-5032, and then gwathleticsfacility@gmail.com. Of course, Facebook or Instagram social medias. Back to action here as we've got a catch on the inbound. Champagne catches it out of bounds on the near sideline, and it's turned over back to Heritage. And now some pressure by the Lassies. Shot from close is good for Ellis. Champagne sets her feet. 3 on the way, no good. Pruitt battling, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Heritage possession. .212 left, second quarter. Peterson jabs, drives, loses it, saves it, and LeBaron picks it up. LeBaron, far side. Fast dribble, gather, and a bucket is in. Nice take there for Libby LeBaron. Her first bucket, 31-12, back out to a 19-point Lassies lead. Peterson drives, has it, maybe go off her foot. Nope, it's going to stay here. Pruitt for three, wide open. Cash. Drive and a foul on the drive. LeBaron being aggressive. And it's going to be free throws. Double bonus for the Lassies. So Libby LeBaron at the free throw line. And the first is no good. Second free throw rolls off near side. Rebound to Ellis. Ellis bumped on the entry in the paint. Two officials had the call there. It's going to be the fourth team foul as Palmer is going to check in for Treadway. A three on the way. Pruitt missing that one after just hitting from that spot. Open shooter is Champagne, and no good on that one. LeBaron, though, with the offensive rebound. Palmer rips it over the top, lays it in, no good. Backside rebound, Tompkins. Under a minute now, 50 seconds exactly. Peterson drives, kicks. A two is flat, but it gets the roll up and over. That is Lillian Kaufman with the bucket. Weisman kicks. Hagdahl Daniel fires it up, and it's no good. Three is up and off the mark for Tompkins. Long outlet up ahead under the basket, and the ball is blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lassies. 4.5 left here in the second. Palmer to inbound it. Inbound goes to the baseline, kicked out, and Palmer can't get it up in time. That's going to do it. After the first half, Lassies lead it 31-17. Got a score update here from Jake Moe. Says Mark Morris has lost in their boys basketball pigtail game. WF West wins that one 62-46. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate that update. Fans finish on empty. CrossFit's a local CrossFit gym located in downtown Longview. Their classes are coach-led, and for all fitness levels and abilities, they offer 7 classes a day. Check out the website for a free trial. It's www.foecrossfit.com. That's foecrossfit.com. Finish on empty. CrossFit. Proud sponsors to N2 Media and local high school athletes. And that takes us here, folks, to the Blast Zone Media halftime show. Blast Zone Media, all things prep sports related in Volcano Country for just $8 a month. Get unlimited access to game reports, scores, storylines, photos, and so much more. Go to blastzonemedia.com to get signed up. That's blastzonemedia.com. Proud sponsors of N2 Media live streams and our halftime show. Unofficial numbers here at the break for you for the Lassies. Peyton Champagne with 9. Kinsey Palmer with 3. Libby LeBaron with 2. Ellie Treadway with 10. Maylee Amrine with 4. And Hayden Johnson with 3. As we got a halftime performance by the flag squad, it looks like here. And again, unofficial numbers. But on the other side, I've got Gracie Peterson, Lily Kaufman, Jayla Ellis with 4 apiece, and Scarlett Pruitt with 3. right, we are just about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. This is like watching a weather delay in a baseball game right now, pulling the tarp off the field. At the half here, it's Kelso 31, Heritage 17. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media. Our final regular season matchup on the schedule for basketball. We got playoff basketball officially starting tomorrow over at Mark Morris High School for girls basketball. It'll be the Mark Morris Lady Monarchs taking on the Washougal Panthers. And that tip-off is going to be at 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock tomorrow, playoff basketball, girls. Number 1 seed versus the number 5 seed, Washougal Panthers. Boys basketball coming up on Saturday. It's going to be the Ari Long Lumberjacks taking on the Ridgefield Spudders for the 3rd time. They just played a little over a week ago, and the Lumberjacks won that one on the road 70-47. We'll see what the Spudders can come up with, the team that made it to regionals a year ago. Only 3 spots are coming out of the district this year for both boys and girls, so it's going to make it that much more challenging. The easiest path to getting there is, well, winning your first round game and winning your second round game, and then you're in. It becomes a lot tougher path if you start out in the loser's bracket or even drop to it from the semifinals. Could always be destined for both the semifinal losers to play off in a 3rd place matchup. Next week, we're going to be over at Woodland High School, covering more girls district semifinal action. And then the next night, Tuesday, it'll be the boys' turn for semifinals. We are traveling to that destination regardless of results. And we got about 1 minute till the start of the second half. Again, our numbers for the Lassies: 10 points for Eleanor Treadway, 9 for Peyton Champagne. Got 3 for Kinsey Palmer, 2 for Libby LeBaron, 4 for Maylee Amrine, and 3 for Hayden Johnson. It's going to be Kelso basketball to start. And we are ready to go here. Johnson Inside misses, tapped around. Johnson has a hand on it, and so does Ellis. And possession will favor the T-Wolves. Foul trouble, one of the storylines there in the first half. Lassies have 3 players with 2 fouls. Gonna have to mind their manners, keep themselves available. Skip pass off the fingertips of Kaufman, nearly lost out of bounds, recovered. Nice drive by Peterson, shot no good. Rebound goes to Palmer and the Lassies. Double team near wing, skip pass to the top. Backdoor, Treadway, nice find by Johnson. The ball movement really is what's making it so good for the Lassies here tonight. Treadway with 12 now after Johnson's assist. Turning the corner and driving and scoring is Ellis. Far side ball movement. Pass out of the corner to the top. Palmer. And then we got a kick, a 3-pointer on the way far wing, and it's rebounded by Tompkins. Ellis drives and kicks. Peterson gets around one, layup no good, hits the deck. Numbers up ahead, outlet up ahead, catch by Champagne, miss. Offensive rebound, put whack, Treadway. Treadway with 4 here in the third, up to 14 in the ball game. Driving a kick, near wing 3 off the mark. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's been great on the glass. Pass up ahead. Treadway on the block, dribbles it back, unselfish. Didn't want to force anything up there. Johnson finds Champagne, cutting baseline, kicked out. Champagne skips it. Palmer goes to the ball. Backdoor is behind Champagne. Skip pass near wing, splitting 2 defenders, and they're going to say on the floor, no continuation as Kalen Ivan put a good move together there. 5:06 to go here in the third, 35-19. Jake Moe says, what's up? What's up, Jake? What's up, man? Watching some girls basketball, commentating some girls basketball. That one goes up from Peterson. Rebound under the basket. Ellis a little too far under the basket. Palmer triple teamed, gets through all of it. Numbers up ahead for the Lassies. Inside, left-hand finish for Johnson, running to the spot. Unoccupied by the defense. That's how you do it, kids. Great ball movement. 37-19 as Johnson now with 5. Corner 2 is airballed. Rebound, Amrine. Pass forced inside, deflected and stolen. Lassie's looking to keep everything outside right now. Ellis a little bit late seeing the cutter, and a long 18-footer, no good. Champagne dribbles back behind the line, 3 off the mark. Backside rebound, Treadway. Palmer drives, carries over, and hits. Kinsey Palmer with a bucket. 39-19, largest lead of the game for the Lassies. Dangerous pass, read beautifully and stolen. Champagne drives, lays it up with the left. Peyton Champagne, her first 2-point field goal of the game, and she's in double figures. And that one is behind the intended target. Another steal and another run out. Champagne fouled hard on the way up, and she's going to head to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Kaylin Ivan. Jake says, how about them Seahawks? Yeah, Jake, how about them Seahawks? They're just lucky, man. That's all I've heard is how lucky they are. Free throw good for Champagne. 12 now in the game. How about them Seahawks, Jake Moe? It's a shame that every time that they go and they win it, the real Super Bowl is the week before. Champagne no good on the second. Front court action now. Ellis gets it rotating. Now it ends up in her hands at the wing. Looking to get around and does easily. Nice job there by Ellis to score. 2:47 to go, third quarter. Under the basket. Foul on the floor. It's going to be the third T-Wolves team foul. Ellis unofficially with 8 for the T-Wolves, 8 of their 21. Palmer tries to fit it in there, and it's deflected and stolen. Up ahead, Watkins scores. So Kennedy Watkins with the steal and the bucket. Entry, foul counted and 1 for Johnson. Johnson now with 7 will head to the line for a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. (44-23) your score. Free throw is good from Johnson, and Hagdalt Daniel is going to check in for Johnson, who exits the game with 8 points and a lot of rebounds and gets a well-deserved rest. Step around and a drive, foul on the floor. Nice take there by Kennedy Watkins. And the foul's going to be on Treadway. Bounce pass inbound, Ellis, short jumper, nothing but net. Ellis in double figures for sure now with 10. Good ball movement here by the Lassies. And that pass was on target, but fumbled. And a turnover and a run out. Ellis out in front, into contact, misses the shot, and it's going to be out on Heritage. Into the ball game is going to be Emma Strickland, number 0 for Kelso. Kinsey Palmer will get a breather. 1:43 left here in the third, 45-25 Lassies. Entry pass, deflected, almost stolen, but wrestled back here. Watkins does complete the steal. Now a run out opportunity for Ellis. Ellis fouled, counted and 1. Jayla Ellis looking to keep us close here tonight. Cuts it down to 18, and we'll head to the line for 2. Free throw, nothing but net for Ellis, who's got 13 unofficially. Zone defense here. Kelso trying to break it. Nice high-low entry. And we've got a whistle underneath, and a foul is going to be on Heritage. Got this one on Lily Kaufman. That's her third personal. And that pass is thrown away, stolen by Ellis. Ellis leads the break. Ellis drops it off. Watkins just misses it. Nice pass there by Ellis. Deflection, and the T-Wolves are all selling out in the backcourt right here. And we're going to get a held ball. Possession will favor Kelso. 54.5 seconds to go now in the third quarter. Lead trimmed down to 17. Kelso isn't out of the woods yet. Heritage looking to turn out the pressure here. Hagdahl Daniel back to the basket. Her pass is stolen. Ellis again. Plyometrics, kids. Goes up off the window. 45-30. Ellis on a run here in the third. 34 seconds to go. And a walk-up three, no good from Strickland. Tapped out by Amrine. Heritage ball. Unofficially 15 in the game for Ellis, who has it. Shot clock off. 23 seconds left in the third. Ellis drives, kicks, open shot, no good. Backside rebound, Treadway. Now Strickland with it with 11 seconds. Strickland blocked. Ball poked loose, stolen back, 1 on the clock. Good if it goes, and it's out of bounds with .5. (45-30). And that ball is not going to be put up. That's going to do it here for the third quarter of action. Heritage cuts it down to 15. They were trailing by a lot. Domino's deep shot, no good. Lassies end up outscoring the T-Wolves there 14-13. Fans, Kelso Postal and Packaging is located inside the new Three Rivers Crossing in Kelso. FedEx and U.S. Postal Service, paid and prepaid shipping, private mailbox rental, notary services, and more. Be sure to visit the convenient location inside of Three Rivers Crossing. It's Kelso Postal and Package, proudly sponsoring N2 Media and local high school athletes. And we head to the fourth quarter of action. Heritage basketball trailing 45-30. Up top, Peterson has to pass out of trouble, and a traveling is called. Nice entry. Johnson backpedaling, misses that one, and it's out of bounds. Heritage ball. 7:37 left in the ball game. Heritage looking to keep this one within striking range. Peterson, dribble out of control, passes it underneath, shot up, no good, foul called. Promise Crawford is going to head to the free throw line for two. 7:26 left in the game. Crawford scoreless. This is the first. No good on the second as well. Johnson rebounds it, outlets it, Treadway. Lassies get it up the floor quick. Drive and a kick, and out of bounds. Look at the hustle by Hagdahl Daniel. The floor burn, ouch. 7:18 left in the ball game. Peterson tripped up on the way in, lost it. Bump up top, ball loose, stolen back. Peterson with it now. Shot up, far block, no good. Rebound to Treadway. Treadway outlet up ahead and just out of reach for Hagdahl Daniel. Back and forth we go. 6:50 left in the game. T-Wolves are going to get a sub. And we got a ball out of bounds. Kelso basketball. Player still down, looks like Peterson. Hard fall there. Hope she's okay, she's still down. And the trainers are gonna come over. It looks like she's okay. Kelso basketball with 6:38 to go in the game. Drive and a kick, corner, Treadway skips it, dangerous, and it's touched by somebody out of bounds. And it's gonna be changed. Baseline official said Heritage ball. Near sideline official said nope, deflected off of Heritage. 6:28 left in the game. Zone defense still being played here. Good ball movement. Johnson inside. Might have been fouled. No call. Misses the shot. Treadway offensive rebound. Throws it away. Trying to get it to Champaign on the far side. 6:16 left here in the ball game. And we've got a reach. Johnson is going to be tagged with the foul. Second team foul here in the quarter on the Lassies. Ivan to inbound for the T-Wolves. Nobody's scored so far here in the quarter, and for now it stays that way, but the Lassies have numbers up in front. Nice pass, give and go. Left-hand layup, no good for Champaign. Champaign collects an offensive rebound, stands still, hits the shot. We got a whistle on the drive. It's going to put Heritage on the baseline to inbound. Champaign with 14 to equal Treadway, of course. Got to decide who our bargain baller of the game is going to be tonight as Johnson deflects it, stolen by Amrine. Amrine cross court, Champaign left-hand layup, doesn't finish this one. Amrine rebounds it, stumbles, travels. Lost the ball trying to transfer it from her lap up to her hands and kind of stayed put on the lap. 47-30. And that ball is deflected by Champaign but stolen right back. Pruitt fires a pass to Tompkins. Tompkins finds Ellis. The trailer, his three is on the way, and it looked good. Offensive rebound, Crawford put back, no good. Crawford keeps it alive. Ellis tracks it down in front of the T-Wolves bench. Foul is going to be called on Amrine. It's going to be on the body. A couple subs coming in. Peterson checking back in. That's a good sign, as well as Kennedy Watkins. Crawford and Ivan sit down for the T-Wolves. 5:03 left in the game. 4 fouls on the Lassies. Watkins steals back the ball and goes up. She'll head to the line. That is 5 fouls with 5 minutes. So the Lassies have got to be careful to allow the T-Wolves a chance to get back into this game at the free throw line. That's a place that's popular to do it. Kennedy Watkins with 2 in the game. Looking for more here at the charity stripe. No good on the first. And checking into the game is going to be Kailana Hagdahl-Daniel for Johnson. Johnson's got 4 fouls. Watkins misses another. Amrine with the rebound. Long outlet up ahead. Nice catch. Treadway goes up and she'll head to the line. Great athleticism there by Ellie Treadway. 4:54 to go in the game. So Ellie Treadway with 14 in the game. And the senior has done really good at the free throw line tonight. She's got good form and hits that one. 15 now. Lead increases. T-Wolves have not scored here in the frame. Treadway has that one roll around and out. Rebound to Tompkins. Nice pass. Watkins goes up and in. Watkins scores from close. Her second field goal. And the lead down to 16. Nice bounce pass feed. Low dugout. Amrine foul on the pass out, they're going to say. It's going to be against Gracie Peterson. 4:35 left in the game. Champaign to inbound it for the Lassies. Looking around. Finds a shooter on the far block. It's Amrine, and Amrine fouled on the way up. Will head to the line for 2. Good position. Smart to go right up. 4:35 left in the game. It's the 3rd team foul, so the T-Wolves are catching up. They've only got 1 more foul to give before double bonus. Amrine's first is good. Maylee Amrine with 5 in the game. And Kelso looking for their 50th point of the night. They get it thanks to Maylee Amrine. And the lead back up to 18. A little bit more comfortable here for the Lassies down the stretch. Skip pass, drive out of the corner, baseline. Pruitt lost it. Hagdahl-Daniel throws it up ahead. Retrieved, though, by Ellis. Ellis drives in the paint, kicks. Ball rotated. Tompkins straight ahead. 3, no good. Watkins fouled. Will head to the line. See who they got this one on. It's going to be on Amrine. It's going to be her 4th. First free throw off the mark for Watkins. Weisman will check back in, and looks like Heritage is going to empty up the bench a little bit here and get some reserves in. So I think that's their way of saying that they're waving the white flag here. Interesting. 4:07 left. I just saw a 7-point lead evaporate in 20 seconds on Twitter for a high school game, so. But it's always good to see other players get in, and if they win with them, even better strategy, and I will look like I don't know what I'm talking about, which sometimes happens. Champaign, splash. Champagne's 4th 3 of the game. Shot up, no good. Loose, ooh, ooh. Yeesh. Treadway caught underneath. And that's going to be on Promise Crawford. That is her 5th foul, 3:40 left. Pruitt's going to re-enter the game for her as Crawford's night is over after fouling out. Skip pass. 3 up, off the mark for Treadway. Pruitt with the rebound. Shot up, no good. Weisman rebounds it. Palmer with it now. Nice pass, drive, Treadway, misses it, got her own rebound, that's traveling after the air ball. Heritage, though, gets away with it and has it deflected out of bounds. Subs coming in now for Kelso. Back out there is going to be Emma Strickland and Libby LeBaron. And checking out is going to be Champagne and Treadway. The seniors are going to exit the floor more than likely for the final time. Looks like they'll have maybe one more home game next week, at least for the regular season, the final time. Zone defense, and that ball is off the hands of Madeline Neri. 2:44 left in the game. Free ball, far side, no good. Whistle. And it's going to be a kick basketball violation. Heritage ball. 2:25 left in the game. Drive baseline, ball fumbled away, loose on the floor, another collision on the floor, and a whistle and a held ball. Kelso possession, 2:07 left in the game. Lassies by 20. Double team comes, passed out of immediately. Lassie's just going to burn some clock. Entry pass, Weisman. Shot up, goes in. Nice job there, Bree Weisman. Nice entry pass. 55-33. Nothing but odd reciprocating numbers right now on the scoreboard. Rebound, Hagdahl Daniel brings it across herself. Full head of steam. Gather, shot no good. Rebound, T-Wolves. Ball poked loose by Strickland. Strickland goes up, no good. Hagdahl Daniel, rebound, tie up, and a foul is going to be called here by the near sideline official. It's going to be free throws for the Lassies. It's going to be on Madeline Neary. 1:24 left. Hagdahl Daniel looking to get on the score sheet for the first time tonight. We'll have to wait for one more free throw attempt here to do it. And Hagdahl Daniel connects on the second, and she has herself 1 point in the ball game. Only one player who has played and not scored in the lineup tonight for Coach Andrew Johnson and the Lassies. The 3 far wing looks short and airballed, and it is. Rebound, LeBaron. Turnaround shot blocked. Good job there by Neri. And Hagdahl Daniel comes away with it, though, in the far corner. And we're going to get a double dribble called. 50.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Three up, no good. Hagdahl Daniel rebounds. 37 on the clock. 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fans, we're going to have the bargain baller naming here later on in the show. Stick around for the grocery outlet post-game report. So we will go over the numbers, and we will name our player of the game, who will take home a $25 gift card courtesy of the Longview Grocery Outlet. 3 up by Strickland. Gets on the board. Every player who has played tonight has scored the rock officially now. And it's going to be out of bounds with 4.1. Emma Strickland hits the 3. And the Lassies are going to dribble it out. That's going to do it. Your final score on K Court here at Kelso. The Lassies 59, T-Wolves 33. What an effort it was here tonight by the Lassies on senior night. They're second place in the Greater St. Helens League. And their record now goes to 12-8 overall, 6-2 in league competition. Heritage drops to 5-12 and 3-5 in league play. Fans, stick around for the Grocery Outlet post game. We'll be back in just a couple moments. Fans, thank you so much to our sponsor at Novakai Wellness, who specializes in advanced IV therapy, tailored weight loss programs, hydration treatments, peptide injections, delivering personalized solutions to optimize your health and enhance overall wellness at Novakai Wellness, proud sponsors of N2 Media and local high school athletics. And of course, we cannot forget our friends at PNW Glass and Mirror, family-owned and operated glass installation company, installing windows, showers, mirrors, patio doors, glass railings, tabletops, and more. Best way to reach them is 360-719-2929 or email support@pacificnwglass.com for free estimates. And I'd like to welcome all of you to our Grocery Outlet post-game show, and we're going to name our bargain baller of the game. One lucky player is going to take home a $25 gift card courtesy of the Longview Grocery Outlet. Nick Sisson here on behalf of N2 Media, wrapping it up from K Court at Kelso, where the Lassies complete the regular season with a 12-8 record, 6-2 in league play, as they defeat the Heritage Timberwolves 59-33 here tonight. Kelso got out to an 18-8 lead in the first quarter, and they added to it heading into the half. They led by 14, 31-17. The third quarter, close one, but the Lassies outscored the T-Wolves 14-13 in the frame, and then they outscore them 14-3 in the fourth to run away with this one. Our scoring is unofficial here tonight. Peyton Champagne leads with 17 points. Ellie Treadway with 15 in the ball game, and then Hayden Johnson with 8. Kinsey Palmer with 5. Maylee Amrine with 6. Emma Strickland with 3. Bree Weisman with 2. Kailana Hagdahl Daniel with 1. Everyone scoring here tonight for the Lassies in the win. And it is time to name our Bargain Baller Player of the Game. Again, proud sponsor of the Bargain Baller, our Longview Grocery Outlet. Taking home a free $25 gift card is going to be senior Eleanor Treadway, who got out to a hot start, 8 points in the first quarter of the game, really set the tone for the Lassies, and she grabbed a bunch of rebounds as well here tonight. 15 points for our Bargain Baller of the game. Congratulations, Eleanor Treadway, a senior, and right there with her, great effort for Peyton Champagne, another senior, leading the team in scoring with 17 on 4 made threes. These are tough decisions to make here, folks, but we have to make them. Ellie Treadway, congratulations for being the Bargain Baller of the game, courtesy of the Longview Grocery Outlet. We're going to be back tomorrow night over at Mark Morris High School. The Lassies are going to await who they're going to play next week in the bi-district, or excuse me, not the bi-district tournament, just the district tournament. The bye has been dropped. So just Greater St. Helens League teams, and then one team, Shelton, from the EVCO. But tomorrow night, we're going to be back over at Mark Morris High School. It's going to be the Mark Morris Monarchs taking on the Washougal Panthers girls basketball action. It's District 4 2A girls first round basketball at 6 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night, so be sure to tune in at 6 o'clock instead of our usual start time of 7. Look forward to seeing you then. On behalf of Kelso Heritage and N2 Media, this is Nick Sisson saying so long. Lassies win it 59-33. Back at it tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and I hope to see you all again next time. Have yourself a good evening.